Hello YouTubers, hello Facebook people, hello Twitter people, and hello LinkedIn people. This is Bob Hickman. It's so good to be back with all of you. Well, it's Thursday, and you know what that means. It's time to go in our magic witch hat and see what the spirit world has for all of you. But before we get into that, I just want to take a moment and say thank you to all of you who've been coming out to all my readings, all my videos. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys are great. Thank you. If you're watching this and you said, oh, I didn't know you could subscribe, well, there's a little button up there called subscribe. You just click on that. It's free, and you'll be part of Spirit Channel. So I'd love to have all of you here. Anyways, it is so good to be back. The letters are coming in like crazy, and I'm so happy to hear from all of you. Anyways, before we get into that, give me just a moment. Let me attune to the spirit world. Okay. My spirit guide Fletcher's here. He says hi. All right, going in our hat here. Our first letter tonight is from Marie's Garden. And she wants to know about transferring to a new high school. Hi, Marie. Yeah, you know what? I want you to go ahead and put in for that school. I really feel that that will be a very good move for you. You have an artist theme on your chart. And when you have an artist theme, that means that you've got to honor that. And I feel that school's program, particularly in the arts, is very strong. And you'll do well there, okay? Now, you also asked, you're a little worried about, would this offset one of my previous predictions about meeting a boyfriend? No, it won't, because when you honor your life theme, the rest happens. So keep going. You're doing all right. I see success for you. All right, going back in our hat here. Our next letter is Star Fitzsimmons. She wants to know about her husband's job and her job. Yeah, well, you know, in terms of your husband, I do feel there's a new job coming. It's not going to be till about mid-November, so around the 15th to the 20th is when I get this transition around him, and I see him going into a new work. It's interesting, I keep seeing computers around him, so it could have some sort of IT connection here. But I see him doing very well, and Fletcher said there's more money coming for him as well. Now, in terms of your job, I do know you've been having some difficulty there with one of the supervisors, but I want you just to kind of lay low for right now. I'm getting around that boss. There's going to be a transition once we get to January, February of the new year. I feel like they're moved to a new department, or they may actually leave the company. I'm not sure, but I don't feel they're in your vicinity and working with you, not in a direct capacity after the new year. And to be honest, I think they have a number of complaints against them. You're not the only one, okay? In the meantime, what I want you to do is get a bowl of salt, put it on your desk. That steps down vibration, and it'll create a less hostile environment. Okay, hope that helps. All right, going back in our hat here, we've got, flying out here, Tika Carr. Tika wants to know about, am I going to do a seance for Halloween/Samhain this year? Yeah, I am. I'm actually going to have, I believe, now don't quote me on this, I still have to clear through my public relations people, but I think it's going to be around the 24th of October. I believe it's going to be a Wednesday night. I'll be doing a live seance here at my office. For those of you who want to come to that, I will have more about that as we get closer, but if I have it, I will keep you posted. I'll have it filmed, and you guys will get to be part of that too, okay? All right, but anyways, don't lock me into that, but no, something's going to happen. I'll let you know as I get it ironed out. Good question. Thanks for writing. All right. Next letter is Delta Pruitt Harless. Wants to know about what her spirit gifts are. Anybody around her in spirit. You've got around you in spirit. I get two people. I'm getting a lady on the mother's side, what I call grandmother, and also her mother, which would be great-grandmother, and I get a great-great-aunt, so either the great-grandmother's sister. So you've got these people around you. And Fletcher says, he said, yeah, they're always around the house, like they hang out with you guys. I think you're drawing a lot of spirits at your home, and they're definitely there. They're having a good time. Now, you know, in terms of your question about your spiritual gifts, you've got empathic ability, And I also get dreams around. I feel like dream prophecy is one of your gifts, and an empath. Now, empath means that you can walk in a room, just feel presences, you feel energies, like if somebody's been happy or sad. That's an empathic gift, and that's definitely something you got going on. Okay, hope that helps. Thanks for writing. All right, going in our hat here, our next one is Mary Brooks. And she wants to know if her stepdad's spirit is around in her mother's house. Yeah, she said when she ever goes there, she can feel things. She gets a little scared. First of all, yes, he is in the house. But I also get another spirit. There's a young boy that's in the house also. And I'm picking up your stepdad in this. Now, this other boy, he goes back to like the 1930s, 1940s. I don't think he's necessarily connected to the family. I think he's just hanging out as an earthbound, kind of wayward spirit somehow got in the house. So I feel like when you feel somebody staring at you, it's this little boy. Because he's really looking for a friend. He just wants somebody to acknowledge him. The name I keep getting around this is Eddie or Edward. I think he went by Eddie. He's in the house. And I do pick up your stepdad. Now, your stepdad, he's just worried to death about your mom. So, you know, when you feel a presence, you know, he always checks in on your mom. That's what he's really come to look for. And he knows you're very tuned in to the spirit world, so he's trying to communicate with you also. So I want you, when you feel these presence, say, okay, Eddie, is that you? Is it Dad? Is it you? And talk to him, because once you start that dialogue, see, the information will come. You'll know, and you'll be able to help both of the spirits. Okay. Let me know what happens. Thanks a lot. All right, going back in our hat here, we've got Brittany Potter. Oh, that's nice. Brittany Redden said, she said, "Say, Bob, you're right about me going to the military." And she said that she's, I want to say thank you for my predictions about that. She's getting ready to leave for Marine boot camp. Congratulations. Ooh, that's a big undertaking. Well, you know I told you you'd be there. And if you remember, I told you you'd be successful. So you're going to get through that, okay? What I want you to do now, in boot camp, I think they have a lot of regulations. I'm not military. Anybody military watching this can correct me. So I don't think I could, you know, you said, what can I do to get through? You're a little scared. Well, normally I would encourage somebody to wear a sacred item, but I don't think in boot camp you're allowed to do that. You don't, you know, they control your jewelry. So what you can do every day, and this is good for actually other of you going in the military, anybody watching this, you can wear your sacred stuff in invisible form. And what that means is get water, get a little bowl of water, put some salt in it, pray over it, okay? Keep that, you know, with you in the morning when you're getting ready. And then just dip your hand in it and trace the sign of the pentagram on your forehead or on your chest. And that's like wearing a pentagram. So a little bit of holy water, you trace the sign of the pentagram on you, and that blesses you for the day. And that'll give you spiritual energy to get through all of this. But I see you doing really well. Congratulations. All right, going in our hat here, we've got Ninja Cthulhu. And Ninja says they're going to be traveling to Paris and they're scared in the fall, and they want to know if it's going to be safe. Yeah, I don't pick up any incidences there. The thing that you got to watch, though, is I keep feeling like you leave a little bag, like a carry-on, like near a restroom area or something. Don't do that, because, you know, nowadays people freak out and they'll hold the flights up. So keep all your luggage with you. But I see you having a safe trip. And once you get on the ground in Paris, you're going to love it. And I see you going right into that new time zone and really adapting with no problems. Okay. Thanks for writing. All right, going in our hat here, we've got Liz Griffin. Yeah. She wants to know how to overcome some anxiety that she's having. Well, you know, one of the things that you want to do is I want you to work on daily meditation. And it's not hard. You just want to sit down and bring white light through you into your body, okay? For you, I feel like you want to step down the energy a little bit because you oscillate at a high frequency inside. So hematite Look that up. Hematite is a good stone for you. And I also feel for you, I'd like you to start wearing jewelry that has rose quartz in it and aquamarine. If you can get it in a combination, that's great. If you can't, one or the other is good, but together, that's a very powerful healing combination for you. So rose quartz and aquamarine would be very good, as well as hematite. Okay. Anyways, but I want you to daily meditate. Just let that light come into you. Let it heal you. And know that you are a child of God. You are loved. And there's nothing that you and God together cannot handle. Okay? Thanks for writing. Alright, let's see who else is in our hat here. We've got Alien K18. And she wants to know if some of her, she says OCD order, wants to know if that's going to get better. She's worried about her marriage. Yeah. Well, hon, listen, right now, you know, and you indicate you had a baby, you're experiencing a lot of this is contributed to postpartum depression. So I do want you to work with a doctor and tell them all of this. Now, in terms of OCD, I do feel it'll get better. And there are medicines that help regulate the brain chemistry so you don't feel that compulsion. And I definitely, you know, work with a psychiatrist to get that under control. You know, God made doctors too. One of the claims that people says, oh, you psychics are bad, you give medical advice, you're not authorized. I don't give medical advice as a psychic. I tell people something, I said, no, you go see your doctor. Let the doctor see if I'm right. And you know what? The doctors will usually say I'm right. So for you, I'm telling you, you are going to get better, but it's through working with a doctor, okay? Now, also about your marriage. Listen, your husband loves you. He's not going anywhere. There's nobody else in the picture, and he's sticking with you, okay? You and the baby, okay? I see good things for both of you. So hang in there. Pray. When you start to feel overwhelmed, you just call God in. You know, there's nothing that you cannot bring divine energy into that divine energy cannot transform, I should say. And if you do that every day, just pray. Give your heart to God. Let God know. Say, you know, I'm having a bad day, God. I feel like overwhelmed. You know, I keep checking the stove. I think the house is on fire. Every 5 minutes you can start to feel that compulsion, that overwhelming. Stop, breathe deep, and go to the higher power. That higher power will break some of that, okay? And then work with your doctors. See, God made doctors too, and it's all part of the healing process. Body, mind, and spirit. God bless you. Let me know what happens, okay? All right, going in our hat here, we've got Rainey M. Bishop. Well, you know, Rainey wants me to give him some lotto numbers here. Now, I don't do gambling. I don't do lottery. But I will tell you this. I want you, in your next time you choose numbers, to use the numbers 15 and 31. That's all I'm going to give you. Okay? But that should help you. Thanks for writing. Well, guys, that's 10 letters today. That's all I got time for. Listen, so glad you're here. I hope you guys will keep watching. We're going to have some cool videos coming. You know, it's the month of October, and I'm going to be doing a lot of magical themed videos, some spell work videos. We're going to talk about Samhain. You know, we got a lot of exciting things coming throughout the month of October. You know, the veil between the worlds is getting thin now, so it's a wonderful time for spirit communication, and I'm so excited to be here with all of you. Anyways, keep it here at Spirit Channel. Please give me thumbs up. I count on it. If you're watching by Facebook, like my page. If you're watching on Twitter, send me some love there, and keep watching. Of course, you know next week we'll have another Messages from the Spirit World.